And they're running around the right side. Williams down the sideline. High stepping. Mayan Williams, touchdown, Ohio State. Just like that.
Rolling there. I love right here. First, you're going to get Ruckert. He gets a block right there, but then it's just all Williams. He just totally out-leverages Tyler Nubin, number 27, beats him to the sideline, and then he's gone.
8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, only on FS1 and the Fox Sports app. Team USA ranked 10th in the world right now. Stroud delivers down the field. Caught! Wilson, touchdown, Bucks!
Garrett Wilson. Watch him set the safety up, Calvin Swinson. He sets him up to the outside and boom. Goes back to the post, and that's a beautiful throw from C.J. Stroud. You talk about dialing it up. Ryan Day saw the matchup.
Play fake. Morgan in trouble. Stripped. Loose. Picked up. Ohio State's got it. Touchdown, Haskell the rascal. Garrett. Buckeyes. Shot in the face last year. Trying to break up a domestic dispute. Harrison gets it, and then here comes the big man.
And how about that bounce? It goes right up, like right into his gut, right? Right place, right time for Haskell Garrett. But a beautiful rush for Zach Harrison. I was talking with strength coach Mick Moriarty before the game. I asked him, I said, hey, you tell me who had the best summer? Who's ready to explode? He said Zach Harrison.
3rd down 5. They drop it off. Here's Henderson. 1st down and more on the screen. What a burst! Trayvon Henderson! As advertised, touchdown Buckeyes!
On Henderson. First of all, you got Minnesota confused. They vacate a zone, and it allows Travion Henderson to go out of the left side of the backfield, and there's no one there. Ruckert's trying to find someone to block. Ruckert goes up onto the safety, and then it's just go time.
Out of the pistol. Play fake. Stroud wants to throw over the middle. Caught at the 40-yard line. Olave still moving. Olave with the burst. Too sweet. Chris Olave.
State tonight. We've seen a 71-yard run, 56-yard catch, 70-yard catch. Now Olave, does he stay in?
Looks like he did.
Oh, he is too sweet. Look at him. He just tiptoes up the sideline. Watch right here. He's like, I know where I'm at. Eyes up. Allows the block to take place.
Well, what is it about Chris Olave, Joel? He doesn't look like the fastest. He doesn't look like... Bucks quickly to the line of scrimmage. Stroud again. Wide open. Gary Wilson over the shoulder. Touchdown. Buckeyes. 27 yards.
Watch at the snap of the football. Oregon looking down at their wristband when the snap happens, and Ohio State runs right by them. This happened last week. Oregon would not get lined up. They didn't get the call in.
Henderson lines up next to Stroud. Henderson. Touchdown, Ohio State.
His coach leaning on him. 4th down, makes the play. Converts, and then just good push from the offensive line. And Henderson is in the end zone for the Buckeyes, and they cut it.
Stroud. This time near side to Olave. Caught inside the 35.
And just a great battle. These two guys are so good. And see the late hands. Olave doesn't go up with his hands until right at the last second as to not give it away to Mikael Wright. He knows that great DBs are going to fight the hand.
He should be able to run against this front.
On 2nd and 6. There he goes. Right on cue. Travion. Touchdown.
Numbers are depleted up front. You got an advantage. On that right side, you can see it's just a straight give, and it's off to the races. When you hit your head on the goalpost with nice, unbelievable move on the back end of that, Kadarian Ray, the safety, got juked.
October 3-0 Maryland after that. Then a bye, and then at Indiana. So they've got some time, and Travion's got some wheels. There he goes. Archie Griffin's record really in peril. 52 yards, a single game rushing record for Travion Henderson. Henderson, who's had a record-breaking day for a freshman running back at Ohio State, will carry it again. There he goes. Look out. Many more records yet to come. Listen, he broke the single game now at 277. That moves him up to number 3 all-time. Only Trey Sermon, who had 331 in the Big Ten title game.
The first time in 18 games. And now he's on the sideline as Henderson gets another tote. The talented freshman. Cutting inside, cutting outside. Henderson caught from behind.
Well, this is what I was talking about at the open of the show right here. His ability in the open field right here. I'm not going to be satisfied. I'm trying to make it a house call. And as you mentioned, if it wasn't for Bubba Arslanian's effort.
Takes back over. Kyle McCord slinging it out, a screen. Couple of blockers. Springing Garrett Wilson. Wilson with a stiff arm. All the way down into the red zone. To Wilson.
Well, this is something that Akron struggled with against Temple. Perimeter plays on the outside. And that's just a bubble screen. Just a simple throw from McCord out to Wilson. You see his ability. Extra effort. Stiff arm on the Zips leading tackler. Bubba Arslanian wasn't able to start training camp on time. Missed, I believe, 10 days of practice.
There's a throw complete. Touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Best pass of the night for Kyle McCord.
Throw it downfield. A little slot go route on Jackson Smith and Jigba adjusting to the football. And it has to feel good for the true freshman to connect on something deep downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Already 3 sacks for Ohio State. Trying to get a 4th. Flag. And a pass incomplete. Intercepted. It bounced into the hands of Ronnie Hickman. Touchdown, Ohio State. Pending the penalty. Gets another one, and this time it's a pick 6.
You see him. He's trailing in coverage. And it just bounces right off of Brank's back. He takes it all the way.
Ohio State already 285 yards of offense. McCord, he's going to air this thing out, and it's caught. It's Wilson. So Ohio State now over 300 yards of offense here in the first half. It's still 7 seconds remaining. This is what set it up. The defender fell here.
Yeah, you see Watts goes down. Garrett Wilson's body control to be able to turn around, get that catch.
Coaxed back by an Ohio State staff member before deciding he didn't want to play after all, went to the sideline and threw his gloves into the stands.
And now here's Emeka Egbuka inside the 5 and shoved out at the 2. Not enough in the tank to get to the end zone. The true freshman, first time he's seen a throw tonight on the pass from Kyle McCord.
Well, that feels a little better for Kyle McCord, doesn't it? After that last drive. Egbuka, the #1 wide receiver in this year's class.
And Kevin Wilson said he's also very underrated as a blocker. Here's a big hole. Look out, he is gone. Travion Henderson, 44 yards, and just like that, Ohio State has the lead.
Follow the guard, Paris Johnson, Jeremy Rucker. Just talk about how well-rounded they are. Watch the counter move. And once they get the blocking for the young tailback, it's out the gate. There's nobody in the middle of the defense. Travion Henderson turns on the Jets, and there's nobody there. The freshman continues his incredible start to the 2021 season. A good jump down there and get low, so.
They won't give it to Teague. Instead, it's Rossi.
They're going to make sure that he has the touchdown. They got wiped off. So everyone's over aggressive. And there's nobody out in the flat to cover Mitch Rossi.
Other brother Tunde is the redshirt freshman offensive lineman for the Scarlet Knights. Stroud in some trouble. Able to escape and able to find Chris Olave. Olave able to stay on his feet and able to score it.
In the pocket to maneuver around to avoid the rush. He beats Toure, keeps his eyes down the field, and hits Olave. And then once Chris Olave gets it, he does the rest. You don't think he's missed the end zone? He was determined to find the paint.
Motion Wilson. They fake the handoff to him.
A shot down the middle. Olave. Nobody is near him. 36-yard touchdown strike, Chris Olave.
This can't happen when you're playing this coverage. You see the eyes into the backfield, and it is over. Nothing better for a quarterback than knowing when your speedsters are even, they are leaving, and you just put it right between the goalposts.
Abuka. Emeka. Abuka streaking down the sideline and upended. Boy, was he level.
Columbus, #1 receiver a season ago out of Steilacoom, Washington, 5-star kid. He's averaged about 35 yards per kickoff return. He's learning from the very best in his craft at the position, and I love the willingness to do this kickoff return. And you're right, a shot at the end of it on the boundary.
Looking for Olave, throws behind him, flag is down, and Olave makes a spectacular catch.
Yeah, just one-on-one coverage. You know you're going to get that in these 3rd and 4th and short situations, and, well, there's yet another release. And you're just, as you can see, still throw his hands up. I mean, even elite corners trying to cover these guys are going to have a brutal day in the second half of this season, and that is just unbelievable. Body control. I believe in Mike Loxley and his vision. There have been a bunch of good recruits in this class. Not showing up today. This is a battered team, matchup-wise, on the back end of their secondary. Jared will make a lot of plays for Maryland over the years.
Luka down the sideline. Another good return. Boy, he has made a name for himself today in special teams.
It's play action, and it's one-on-one matchups that you just can't defend all over the field.
Play action. Signed by Law. He's picked for the second time. Craig Young striding all the way to the end zone. Did this touch the ground or not? No, it did not. Wow.
That's a tough one for Taulia. He puts it right on the money. A little in-breaking route. Goes through the hands of the wide receiver. And for the 4th consecutive.
They go back to Williams on the ground. He's got a crease, and he's into the end zone for the Buckeye touchdown. What an opening drive by Ohio State.
Here, these two big boys going to work here, and they really open up a nice hole off the left side. Combo up to the backer. Excellent job there.
The front runner right now for the Heisman, but C.J. Stroud making some noise. He's the Ohio State quarterback. He'll throw it here on first down. Has all day, and a money throw inside the 45 to Smith and Jigba.
Check out this pocket right here. Plenty of time to step into the throw, and delivers a dime over Micah McFadden in front of the safety and perfectly placed to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Abuka is deep. He fields it at the 20-yard line. And he's got some running room. Into Indiana territory, still going, and finally tackled at the 40.
This is an impressive response so far by Penn State. Here comes the blitz. It's going to be down for the 3rd time. The ball is loose. Running the other direction is big Jerron Cage. It's a scoop and score for the Buckeyes. A 57-yard fumble return.
You see the pressure they bring, so it creates the one-on-one. Both defensive ends. It's a race to the quarterback. That ball is out. There's Tyreek Smith. There's Zach Harrison. Both of them hit him at the same time. He actually clutched the ball, and then it came out.
Yeah, clearly a fumble. And the Buckeye defense has done it again. That's the 6th. The 6th defensive touchdown for Ohio State this year. No doubt that he tried to tuck the ball back.
Yeah, he brought it back to his body. Arm was not coming forward, and then the ball came out before the knee touched. And, man, we just said Clifford looks like he's in command, moving the ball right down the field late in this first half. And then the Buckeye defense steps up, and there's the big fella.
He looked good.
He does.
Good form with the running.
300-pounder.
Stroud delivers short. And Smith-Njigba breaks free. Breaks the tackle. It's a foot race. And they finally run him down near the 15-yard line. Joey Porter saved the touchdown, but an electric play.
But I want you to keep an eye on 16. Jair Brown has to make the tackle to catch, but a poor angle right there.
For coaches out there, just never forget the difference you can make in people's lives.
Henderson takes off. And the freshman gets the corner. It's a foot race. Knocked out at the 1. Now you see the talents.
Inside of this offensive line, Paris Johnson climbs up to that second level. You saw the center also, Whippler, do it. And then another poor angle by Brown. Underestimated the speed of Trevor.
Get the whole package. He's got the football again. Lowers the head. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Yeah, he breaks
clearly. 12th rushing touchdown. 12th. He broke.
Henderson in the backfield. Stroud sprints out, squares, throws. Touchdown! Chris Olave.
They get the short field and go right down the field. They take advantage. Olave, great route. Look at him. He just waits until the corner, Cam Taylor-Britt, turns his eyes back to the quarterback. Then he drops out towards that front pylon. Middle of those runs, in the midst of those runs, this defense has got to maintain their proximity.
C.J. Stroud to Smith-Njigba. Great move. Gets down the sideline. And a burst. Smith-Njigba. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
Smith-Njigba, this is just an ordinary route. He's just going to run just inside. He gets the completion, but then it's turned the Jets on. And watch his partner down the edge. That's Chris Olave, the unselfish hustle, getting down the field and getting just enough of a block right there.
Approaching the 1 minute mark. Martinez. And intercepted. Steel Chambers.
Martinez passes.
After a questionable targeting call last week, gets on the field here in the second half. Beautiful play there to seal the game for the Buckeyes as he picks off Martinez. Martinez, his only interception of the game.
This guy's release is ridiculous, and yet the ball still jumps out of his hand.
JSN coming around, and he finds space. Jackson Smith-Njigba. They're marking him out at the 21-yard line.
On the end of the line of scrimmage, go out and secure. And look how long he has to hold this block. I mean, forever. He does so beautifully against Jalen Graham to allow Jackson Smith-Njigba. And the hot streak continues for number 11 of the Buckeyes.
Ohio State takes over at the 43-yard line. Look at Henderson. Travion Henderson turning on the Jets and gone. 57-yard touchdown for the sensational freshman.
This is a game changer. George Karlaftis, one of the best in college football, but this time he guesses. He tries to swim inside Thayer Mumford, the left guard. As a result, there's nobody there in the B gap as Kieran Douglas, the middle linebacker, late getting over the top. C-43 takes a bad angle, and Travion Henderson's speed on display. He actually ran back to his quarterback, said, man, keep throwing strikes. Love that interaction between the two freshmen.
Stroud on second down. Look at that effort. Garrett Wilson. Big time.
How about that catch? Woo. Unbelievable extension. Welcome back, Garrett Wilson.
Shift the tight ends over. Wilson takes the jet motion handoff. Garrett Wilson. Here he goes. Goodbye and hello end zone.
Giving the All-American Karlaftis a ton of looks. This time he's completely unblocked. They just hand the jet sweep right around him. And how about Wilson? Breaking on the inside of Ruckert's block.
But that's a tough ask for 60 minutes.
Stroud from the pocket across the middle. High throw. Oh, Lobby's got it.
Look at that safety split, and he sees that open in the middle of that defense and throws it on a line between those safeties.
Stroud
Looking to throw and first downfield shot. It's Wilson running free. Able to catch him. A lightning strike. Buckeyes, 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns, 77 yards.
Watch his, he gets his eyes on a receiver, Jackson Smith and Jigba, coming over the middle, and because of that, he wasn't able to get depth and take away the shot downfield to get.
Buckeyes change the look pre-snap. Stroud goes up under center. Wilson's in motion. They fake it to him. Steps up. Delivers downfield. It's Olave. Touchdown number 2 for number 2.
Well, Angelo Gross right here, the safety, he's got his hands full because he goes to the middle and then he sees Rucker to tight end. Just enough to the left, there 88, that slows him down and allows Olave to get behind him. So Olave, it's one thing to run away from Lowry, the corner, but 15, Gross is supposed to be back there helping, but he got caught up with his eyes on a different route, and it gave the opening, and a good job once again by Stroud of seeing 15 cheating up. Said, I got my guy. I can get behind him for the touchdown. It's one of his best catches he's had as a Buckeye right now.
High formation, Mayan Williams scores easily.
No, nice job up front. See that left side just kind of turning their shoulder away.
Ohio State will try to go a little bit quicker. 2nd and 4. Anderson again running to the sideline. Turns the corner, has a first. And more. Stop and start, and finally chopped down. Rod Moore got him, but it's a gain of 28.
He lines up right behind the quarterback, and then you see him running on that short side of the field, and he's so good after contact, staying upright, and he's down the sideline.
Stroud to the sideline. Caught. Touchdown Buckeyes. Garrett Wilson. What a throw. What a catch.
Throw was spectacular. The only spot it could be from Stroud. Watch as he puts this ball up in the air, and then Garrett Wilson goes up, and the strong hands at the catch point, gets the foot down inside the pylon, and secures it through going to the ground. That is unbelievable. You talk with the other wide receivers at Ohio State, the word that they use to describe Garrett Wilson is a freak. Well, that was a freakish catch from the freak at the pylon.
Second down and 12 at the 23. Stroud sets up, looks deep. Olave, what a catch! Wow! Chris Olave just went over the defender.
And Turner's got good coverage. Olave is just better. This dude never panics. He's as smooth as anybody down the field.
Stroud wants to throw for it. The downfield shot. He drops it in. Touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. on a 4th and short. They find the end zone. What a gamble and what a throw. Took a risk.
Shows you the confidence that they have in 7.
The Buckeyes have joined the party here. Utah still up 14-7. Wow. They said
He's listed at 5'8", 225. He looks thicker than that to me.
First down throw. Smith and Jigba's open. And again, Stroud drops it in. Stiff arm all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Accuracy again of C.J. Stroud. Just in rhythm. Separation. Puts that ball on that sideline where Smith and Jigba can get to it. Gets away from Bernard. In a blink of an eye, Ohio State down 7.
Talk about the other 2 guys who are not here today, but Smith and Jigba had the 3rd most receiving yards. Master Teague, who doesn't have a carry yet tonight, is now the tailback. Stroud launching for the end zone. Jump ball. Touchdown, Smith and Jigba. Are you kidding me?
Receiver, high school and college. You need to study this film, especially if you're a slot receiver. Slot fade. Pretty good coverage, by the way. Mata Eli was not in bad position. Grabs that left arm. But how about the throw by Stroud?
Has been almost flawless in his career and now has a 19-yarder to win the Rose Bowl. And does his job.
Just to be safe, I think the kicker's been so reliable all year. I don't know about all this at the end when he waves to the... But he made it.